What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Dragonflight Goldmaking video. Today we're taking a look at something you can do right now to prepare yourself for the upcoming patch, aka patch 10.0.5. So this video will be based on white and grey transmog items, so just getting that out of the way, because I know not everyone are interested in transmog items, but those of you who are, will be able to make millions of gold by getting some white items now, and selling them when the patch comes out, when they are transmog. You can actually even start selling them right now as well before the patch comes out, so you can start making gold now, and when the patch comes out that will increase the demand for these items, creating a massive spike in price and also a spike in sell rate, and also you can keep selling these items for years to come, so even if you watch this video like a year in the future, you will still be able to make some profits from this video. That being said, I also want to give a massive shout out to everyone who's picked up my Dragonflight Gold Guide so far, and if you haven't picked this one up yet, it's a 170 pages long PDF document for gold making in the expansion, and it covers steady gold farms, battle pet gold farms, transmog gold farms, and it also has both solo gold farms and group gold farms as well. We also cover professions, how to make gold with crafting, and also the different Dragonflight professional specializations, and which ones I recommend to use for gold making. Now, by purchasing the guide, you also get access to a private Discord server with even more gold making info, and inside that Discord server you get early access to videos like this one for example, and several of my most recent videos has been out in early access in that gold guide as well, including this one. You also get exclusive videos in that Discord server, and right now I've also compiled a list of a lot of white items that you can farm for and buy from vendors, and you can make a lot of profit on those. So if you want to have access to that full document, then check out the gold guide and join the Discord server that you get access to after purchasing the guide. The link to the guide will be down below in the video description and also the pinned comment. With that being said, let's take a look at the video. So in this video, I want to show you guys several different vendors where you can buy white items from the vendor and sell them on the auction house. And there will basically be two categories of weapons here, or two categories of items. The first one is from this vendor right here called Rocky Cliff Edge, which is a weapon vendor in Deepholm. So just get yourself to Deepholm. There's going to be a portal both in Orgrimmar and in Stormwind that takes you to the Temple of Earth in Deepholm. Then you just fly to this exact location right here, and this NPC will be waiting for you. There's nothing you have to do to unlock this NPC. All you have to do is just fly here, and that is about it. Now this guy will sell you a lot of different items, as you can see here, and these ones have a region market value average of roughly 20 to 40,000 gold each. So you can see this one 30,000, this one 32,000, 34,000, 18,000, 56,000, and you can see they all have a pretty decent value overall. Now what I usually do is I just buy 1, 2 or 3. I usually buy 3, but for these ones, because there's so many of them, I'm just gonna buy 2 of each, so you can just post one of them on the auction house, and if one of them sells, you always have one backup in your bag, and when you sell both of them, you go back to the vendor and you restock again. So you can see here they have a pretty unique appearance that not everyone will have collected, and people that, for example, use all the things, so just collectors in general, will be looking to collect all the different appearances they can. So these ones right here having a unique appearance will make them sell as time goes on, and especially if you're playing on like a role-playing server. But like no matter what server you play on, there's usually always some collectors that will be looking for some of these items. So usually what I do is just buy 2 of each, sell them on the auction house, and as you can see right now, they're selling for 10 silver. So you're investing 10 silver, and you have the potential to get 30,000 gold back, which is a pretty huge profit margin. Definitely a vendor that is worth knowing about, and now you know about the vendor, you know the location, and you know which items he will sell you. Next up, Dalaran weapons. So by going back to the old version of Dalaran, not like Legion Dalaran, but going back to the Wrath of the Lich King's version of Dalaran, you can pick up some very interesting Dalaran weapons. So by checking out this street right here, basically, you will have different places. So you have, for example, the Hunter's Reach right here, you have the Arsenal Absolute, and you also have a place over here selling you wands and staves. I'll be showing you all of these locations, so the Hunter's Reach right here, you will have two vendors that are selling you bows. So you will have this one, for example, selling you the Dalaran bow, which you can see right now is vendoring for 10 silver and has a region market value average of 84.8 thousand gold. You also have the Dalaran Classic crossbow, which has a region market value average of 170,000 gold, and you can see this one as well, vendoring for 10 silver, so a pretty huge profit margin right there. Once again, you can see they have a pretty unique appearance. The crossbow looks insane, and the regular bow as well. This is a very simple bow, but with a pretty cool appearance, so definitely worth grabbing. And once again, it is a very small investment to make potentially a lot of gold, so definitely worth knowing about. Buy 2 of the bow and 2 of the crossbow, and then you just go over to the Arsenal Absolute over here, where you can buy further weapons. So for example, swords, you can buy axes and the pole arms and everything in this location. So you have the regular Dalaran axe, for example. This is a super simple axe, but a pretty unique tint. You also have the Dalaran spear, which is a super simple spear, and you have the Dalaran great axe. You can see right now the regular axe is selling for 33,000, great axe same price, and spear 43,000. So once again, sticking to the plan, I buy 2 of each, and you have the swords as well. So regular Dalaran sword, looking pretty cool for a sword, if I can say so myself. This one is selling for 64.4k, buying 2 of those, and you have the Dalaran great sword, which is a very simple looking sword, but very clean looking as well. Very simple, but very clean, so definitely buying 2 of those. And then you also have the dagger and fist weapon merchant, so you have the Dalaran daggers, for example. A pretty unique dagger appearance, but I don't think a lot of people will actively be using this transmog. But the people, like once again, people collecting and people doing all the things will be looking to obtain the actual transmog appearance. So the fist weapon as well, same thing, not really. I can't really see these ones being used for transmog reasons, but I can see them being used by collectors. You also have the mace, so Dalaran Gudgel and Dalaran Hammer, for example, and they're also selling for a lot of gold, 250,000 for the Gudgel. Okay, that is a lot of gold from that one, and those are all the vendors in this location. And now we just have one more vendor that I want to show you guys in Dalaran, and that is all the way over here at the Militant Mystic. So over here you can buy both wands and staves, so you will have a wand merchant over here selling you the Wand of Amber, Wand of Jade, Wand of Crystal, and Wand of Onyx. So if you want to go for the wands, you can get these ones right here, and you can see some of them actually sell for a lot of gold as well. The Wand of Crystal, 20,000, Wand of Onyx, 31,000, Wand of Jade, 76,000, and the Wand of Amber, 1.4 mil. I can't really see this one selling for 1.4 mil, but hey, if it does, I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, let me just buy one of each here as well. For the wands, I'm just gonna buy one, because in my experience, I don't really sell too many wands, but you also have the staves, so Dalaran stave. This one, super simple, and if you've been looking at the Dalaran Wizard transmog, you want to have a stave just like this one, and now you have access to the actual Dalaran stave. So this one selling for 37,000 gold, once again vendoring for 10 silver, massive upsides, and a very low, like the risk to reward ratio here is very low, because you're risking 10 silver, which is virtually nothing, and the potential upside is huge. So that is basically what I wanted to show you guys in this video. 2 different vendor locations, and Dalaran, like you can have so many weapons in one location. I pretty much filled up all of my bags right here, like all of the items that I have here, I picked up during this video, so it goes super quick to go through these 2 locations and stock up on a lot of different weapons to sell when the white items become transmoggable in patch 10.0.5. Either way, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider dropping a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more Dragonflight content. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you again very soon.